Hello students, how are you? It's me Sunimai Pakrin. Today we are going to study invertebrates of class. We see the different types of animals around us. Some of them are vertebrates and some of them are invertebrates. Invertebrates are those animals which don't possess vertebral column. And we know that invertebrates are divided into 9 phyla, including Arthropoda. In class Arthropoda, different insects are kept under this phylum. And in this unit, we are going to study about the useful insect, that is silkworm and honeybee. We are going to study one by one. Today in this class, we will study only about the silkworm and we will discuss about the honeybee in the next class. Silkworm is one of the useful insect which is rare for the production of silk, and as the silk can be produced from this worm, it is known as silkworm. And the rearing of silkworm for the production of silk, it is known as sericulture. Mostly two types of silkworms are reared in Nepal for the production of silk, that is seri silkworm and airy silkworm. Let's see what is the difference between them. The seri silkworm, it feeds on mulberry leaves, and the airy silkworm, it feeds on castor leaves. The silk produced by the seri silkworm is shiny, creamy and white fiber, but the silk that is produced by the airy silkworm is creamy white, but it is less shiny. It is not as shiny as the silk that is produced by the seri silkworm. Structure of the silkworm. An adult silkworm is about 2.5 cm long and creamy white in color. Its body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. The head bears a pair of antennae and a pair of compound eyes and reduced mouth parts. The thorax bears 3 pair of legs and 2 pair of wings. This is all about the structure of the silkworm. This is the about adult silkworm, that is we call it moth. Life cycle of silkworm. A silkworm is unisexual or dioecious. That means male and female are separate. The male silkworm dies immediately after mating, but the female silkworm lays eggs and dies after 4 to 5 days. The life cycle of silkworm has 4 stages, that is egg, larva, pupa and adult, which completes within 45 days. The life cycle of silkworm is also known as metamorphic life cycle. It is called so because the life cycle of silkworm completes within 4 different stages. That's why it is called metamorphic life cycle. During the egg stage, the adult female silkworm lays eggs on the mulberry leaves. About 300 or more than 300 eggs are laid on the mulberry leaves, and the eggs are hatched into larvae after 10 to 12 days at the temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. In the sericulture, sometimes there may not be the availability of mulberry leaves. At that time, the eggs are kept in the special cold store, and whenever there will be the availability of mulberry leaves, now again the eggs are kept in special incubator maintaining the temperature about 18 degrees Celsius, and gradually the temperature is changed up to 25 degrees Celsius. At this time temperature, the eggs are hatched into larva. The newly hatched larva just after from the eggs, that it is known as first instar larva. It moves in a round looping manner, and this larva of the silkworm, it is also known as caterpillar. It has a small head with chewing type of mouth, a large and segmented thorax with 3 pair of true joint legs in the thorax, or it is also known as thoracic legs, and elongated and segmented abdomen with 5 pair of unjoined prolegs or false legs are present in the abdominal region. A dorsal horn at the 8th segment, or it is also known as central horn. The spiracle present on the either side of the abdomen help in gaseous exchange, and this caterpillar is voracious. That means it consumes maximum food. It consumes the food greedily. That's why it is known as voracious. And as it consumes the food more and more food, it grows quickly, and it sheds its skin 4 times. The shedding down of skin, it is also known as molting, and during the shedding down of skin, it do not eat at all and it do not move at all, and it takes about 20 to 24 hours for molting. And the developmental stage of larva between 2 successive molting is known as instar larva. The well-grown 5th instar larva starts secreting a sticky fluid from the gland present on lateral side of the body. When this fluid comes in contact with air, it turns into long thread called silk. The thread gets wrapped around the body of larva, forming a round case called cocoon. The larva changes into pupa within this cocoon. The thread continuously it wraps around its body and it forms a cocoon. Round case is formed, and the larva is wrapped inside it. Now, inside the cocoon, larva change into pupa. Pupa is the inactive stage of silkworm. It does not eat and move at all, but development of pupa continues inside the cocoon. The prolegs disappears and 2 pair of wings developed in the thoracic region. Normally the pupa becomes adult within 12 to 14 days. But in the commercial field, silkworms are rare for producing silk. We know that. That's why the cocoons are treated with hot water or hot air to kill the pupa inside it. On heating, it destroys the adhesive substances of cocoon so that silk can be extracted easily, and good quality silk can be extracted from this stage, from the pupa stage. The silk thread obtained in this way is soft, elastic, shiny, strong, long and durable, and it is light as well. That's why it is also known as the queen of the fibers. The silk that is obtained from the pupa of the silkworm, it is also known as the queen of the fibers. And some of the cocoons are left safe to obtain adult for the continuation of the next generation. And as just now I have told you, that is in the pupa stage, continuously the development of its body structure is continued. Then pupa change into moth or the adult. The adult comes out of the pupa by breaking down of the cocoon, and the adult silkworm is again, it helps in the reproduction. This adult silkworm also do not eat at all, and it lives for about 5 to 6 days, and adult silkworm just it helps in the reproduction. Economic importance of silkworm. Silkworm, we know that just now we have learned silk is obtained from the silkworm. Its uses of the silk, let's see, that is the silk is used to make clothes, insulation coil of telephone. The dead pupa obtained while extracting silk thread is highly nutritious and can be used to feed livestock. Now, what kind of silk can be obtained from the silkworm? What is the property of the silk? The clothes that is made of silk are light, more comfortable, soft and shiny, strongest natural fiber, good insulation properties, and good water absorption and dries up quickly. This is the property of the silk, and it is good quality silk can be obtained from the silkworm. Now this is your project work to prepare the chart showing the life cycle of silkworm. Now class response please. Can you answer all these questions? Now please try by yourself all these question answers. Okay, thank you. Stay safe. Stay